Good morning. I forgot to change the settings. There we go. Now I don't have to listen to myself. I forgot to change those back yesterday. So I spent an hour last night, y'all, trying to get it to where y'all don't have to hear the clickety clackities when I'm doing stuff. I can't get it 100% rid of. What I'm going to need to do in order to do that is I need to get me a boom arm for my mic so that I can put that basically up here at my face. Even when I use this one here, because this one doesn't have the same settings that my other Razer mic has, it won't let me, um, like, whether I talk or not, this microphone seems to pick it up a lot more than my actual Razer microphone. So on my agenda is to get a boom arm for this that I can attach to the desk and run it to where it will be closer to my face, further away from the keyboard and the desk. Because it seems like the big problem it was having where I had it so that it was directional to me, though it still is technically directional to me, is that it 100% was it's picking up too much, which you guys are right, it was. Hopefully it's a little bit better now than it was, so we'll go from there. And then we are going to be working on the Runemaster. I was having a blast yesterday. I know we don't have that many skills that I can use in PvP combat currently, but like I completely forgot that I had Warp Dagger that I can use in and outside of stealth. That right there, I already had it on there. Um, so that I can move around out of combat or into combat a little bit faster. As far as our talent points go, we went ahead and picked up this right here. So runic tattoos reduces the cost of our spells and abilities by 10%. I really like that because it's going to make these cost less mana, which means we can stay in combat a little bit longer, hopefully. Um, and then we'll look at this kind of stuff. So I'm testing out the Rift Blade because I feel like that would probably be our best bet. I'm waiting 4 minutes just so that we can get that. Yesterday we also picked up two new tattoos for us. We ended up getting the Tattoo of Water, which helps us with mana, and then we got the Tattoo of Frost, which is the one I'm going to be running on here, which I think is technically a new one. But this one, anytime we take damage, whether that's ranged or melee, it reduces their attack speed by 20% for 8 seconds. So that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're going up against casters that already take, 2-3 seconds to get a spell off, this is just going to add even more time to that, to where we have the potential either to get the heck out of dodge or get close enough to them that we can take them out. So a couple small things there. As far as gear goes, we've been getting a lot of leather, which is fine, I suppose. I don't remember what this person was supposed to wear. Okay, so it looks like leather is our top deal here. So we may end up getting rid of herbalism, picking up leatherworking at some point, so that we can really benefit from getting leather gear done. As we noticed yesterday, while doing some PvP content, I was looking at other people's gear. And if you look at their gear, you'll notice that a lot of them say superior. The only way to get that superior mark is when you go into any crafting, um, anything with crafting, you will, like, for example, we're talking leather here. So with leatherworking, in order for us to get that superior, we would need to make a upgrade kit. We crafted the piece of gear, we get the stats that we want on it, we use the upgrade piece on that, so then it bumps everything up one stat point. So if it had, max roll, it was capable of getting, call it 8 stamina, 8 agility, and I use a upgrade piece on it, it might go to 9-9, which is technically above its max roll, right? Makes it a superior piece. That being said, for our class here, agility is going to be our primary on both builds that I want to go with. So we're totally good on just trying to boost agility as best we can, as well as stamina. Those are going to be our two primaries that we're looking for. Crit is always nice. However, in PvP, what you really want is armor penetration. So as we try to get more gear, and let's see here, I'm checking all this stuff. We got this for level 15, but I don't think I want to go with defense rating. I want armor pen. There we go. We can just sell all that. But yeah, so that's kind of the way. Like if we were to really do this character as our PvPer, which we might, I'm still gonna test the Reaper though, because here's my idea, and y'all can call me crazy if you want. My idea right now is I want to have one character that I use for PvP content, and I want to have one character I use for PvE content. Our team is absolutely crushing it right now. Looks like we're getting ready to cap the flag yet again. Boy, howdy, they're trying though. Oh, why am I not? I apparently accidentally hit enter and was typing. That's terrible. What's up, Tiber? But yeah, so that's kind of my thought process right now is I want to have one character I can use for PvP, one that I can use for PvE. Hold on. Devin texted me. Maybe he's trying to get on. Level 12. Alliance. If he's got anything that's level 10, we can partner up and still do stuff with him. Oh, you're gonna get the kill on me, bud, but my guys took you out, so I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Once this map's over, I'll jump in Discord and see if Devin's wanting to join. If he is, and he doesn't have anything that's high enough level to come join us, and it doesn't have to be an Alliance character, I just realized as soon as I texted him that, it can be a Horde character that's above level 10, because we can party up. We can't do quests or anything, but we can do all PvE, PvP content. Whew. We are still squishy as a mofo right now, though. Hold up. My phone's being silly goose-like. Yes, we are doing... Right now, we're doing the Rift Blade. Because I feel like that's probably our best bet in terms of PvP damage. We may try out the other one here shortly. I overshot that considerably. Ah, punk. Okay, our guy got the flag. I'm okay with it. That's about to be the end of the match. We came in really late. Didn't get any killing blows, which sucks, but we helped with 16 honorable kills. And even though we barely got in, we still did 1,300 damage to people. And we don't have anybody that's like ridiculous, crazy overpowered. There's been a few where we've come in and have like people doing 15k damage. So I'm trying to find a melee character and a ranged to level for BGs. What would you recommend for what you have seen? Um, as far as like BGs go, I recently started getting into those, so I'm not 100% sure. Um, but yeah, anything. My best bet, and this goes for whether you're doing PvE or PvP content, play what you're comfortable with, and you should be okay. Um, but when it comes to ranged, you want something that has quick attacks, whether that's auto attacks or spells, abilities, whatever. Anything that takes too long to cast, you're going to run into a problem where either stuff gets outside your range before you can cast, or you're going to get overrun because you weren't able to take down a target before it got to you. As far as melee goes, there's a lot of melee options. Cultist, Barbarian, Runemaster, Reaper, Venomancer, you name it. What's up, Dev?
What's going on, bro?
Not a whole lot. Let me turn down my micro or my headset just a tad. Yeah. So since we're gonna do like, if we do like mana storms, PvP stuff or dungeons, the alliance portion doesn't matter. It just has to be anything over the I was about to say age of 10. Anything over level 10.
The only thing I have over level 10 right now is my level 13 star caller.
That's fine. Grab it. Star collars do some pretty gosh darn good damage out in PvP stuff. Ranged Tinker for sure for melee, Wild Walker, Primalist, or support Barbarian. Yeah, I would agree. Tinker seems to be doing phenomenal in PvP because they've got a bunch of self heals, they've got some tank ability, and if you go the demolition spec for Tinker, that thing just has too much damage in my opinion. Like it's insane. Those are one of the hardest ones. That and um, what's this stupid? The Templars. Those dudes are super hard to take down too. Barbarians seem to do really good in damage, and the Windwalker Primalist. I wish I was good at it because that's the one I'd be doing. But I'm having fun with the Runemaster, so let's see. It doesn't show you online, my friend. What's your
I'm
character's
on
name?
my shadow caller.
Shadow Caller.
Yep.
I just added you as a friend, and it says you are not online.
Yeah. That's rude. I'm over in Brill.
I don't have a way to easily get to Brill, I don't think. Because you are way, way north of me. I don't understand why it won't let me. Let me see, just to make sure I didn't mess it up. Let me backslash whisper shadow caller. Hello. All right, did you get my whisper?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. I had to use my whim add-on in order to get you added to my party, but it's so weird. All right, join his group.
That was fast.
Yeah, PvP, that's where everybody's at right now, because it's, like I said, arguably the fastest way to level up. And our team is double the other team currently. And nobody's going for the flags, so... Oh, because it just spawned. Our entire team is dead, which is not a good sign. This is probably a really dumb, terrible mistake, because I am by myself. I can't go invis because I'll drop the flag. I'm hoping that when my teleport comes back up, I can use it. Do I have anybody chasing me? Nope. Everybody's in the middle. That's fine. Y'all duke it out. It's cool.
I was trying to distract the people that were trying to kill you.
All good.
It worked. They killed me.
They're all just stuck in the middle duking it out anyway right now. We have one person on their side trying to cap one of the other buildings. They have a healer on their team. Why am I walking? Okay, I'm running now, so I must have gotten slowed somehow. Let's see. Runemaster is fine, but he is mostly good at 1v2 and 2v2, not necessarily good in BG. Okay. Thinking of trying Rift Blade, Windwalker, or Godblade. Excuse me. Nobody's capped the flag again?
I tried, but I got killed. Yeah, we need more flag caps because these guys are doing really well at keeping us. Oh, we caught it. Okay. Oh no, they did. We can't get to the middle because they're keeping us held back. I'm a sneaky assassin. I need something to have enough damage on it that I can go in and take it out. We need to take out their stupid healer in the back. That's what's keeping them alive right now.
We might lose this one.
My bad.
No, it's not you. I mean, one thing I will say for characters, I mean, we're trying out a bunch, and PvP seems to be the best way for us to level up. Like I'm about to hit level 13, which is awesome. But like one thing, have you played or tried any healers in BGs or dungeons? I have not. Um, that was going to probably be the next one I attempt. Is a healer. I'll have to get Voodoo back up though. Target. There we go. Dang that guy. Level 19 tank is barely taking damage. Pyromancer seems to be the favored healer though in dungeons. Like anytime I see like someone who's just a dedicated healer, it seems to be the Pyromancer. They have the flag again, don't they? Yep, they're about to cap it again. This may not be a good one for us. What spec were you going, by the way, on your
Archer.
Archer? Okay. Run! Dang it, the flag fell. And they put it back. Oh, and we no longer have any bases. So even if we grabbed the flag, there's nothing we could do with it. I think we're a little outclassed on this one, Dev.
Yep.
I do know that if they get a certain amount of points ahead of us, it just automatically gives them the win because it basically goes, there's no way to make up for it. Or I guess if we all leave, it gives them the win too.
I think it's gonna be 2 minutes for the res.
No, as long as you're not trying to run to your corpse, you just have to stay at the grace that you spawn at, or whatever, the stupid priest guy. You just stand there, and after a couple seconds, he'll res you. It was 12 to 14, by the way. They had 2 additional bodies that we did. If I could ask you to roll Vino Healer, unless it's bad early levels, but it should be flexible due to having forms to do whatever you want. Oh, 1000%, man. Tiber, if that's what you want to see, man, we'll do it. I got no problem with it. All right, level 13. I like how you're question mark to me. wear that. That's better damage. I don't want to give that up. I tell you what, Tiber, what we'll do is we'll run a couple more. Well, actually, because we won't be able to do any PvP with the Venomancer today because I'll have to level it. So tomorrow after work, because tomorrow I have to open, so it won't be an early morning stream. It would be a afternoon, evening stream. I will create a Venomancer, and we'll try to get it to level 10 so that we can start doing PvP heals. Did you check your bag that you got for competing in the BGs? It's a really quick way to get gear.
Yeah.
I'm really liking it. In theory, you should get like some bows and stuff to drop out of those bags.
King's honor, friend.
By the way, Tiber, does it sound better since I moved things around so the microphone wasn't right in front of my keyboard? So is it sounding better than it did yesterday? Awesome. Sounds good. So Sun Cleric, my issue with Sun Cleric, at least with healing, is early level. It's mana hungry. I mean, like super mana hungry early levels. And then as far as the Starcaller, I only played it as an archer. I've not tried it as a healer, so I don't know anything about the beta version of Starcaller Healer. All right, let's go do another one. Join his group. Oh, this one's worth a ton of XP, Dev.
I don't know what we're doing.
This is just you capture the stuff on the corners and take people out. He's gonna keep running. Come here, ugly. That's just a clone. It's not even the real him. Oh, I hate those guys. Oh, I couldn't get away fast enough. It's a pretty close game right now. Yeah, those Stormbringers, man, if they are built correctly so they can get off that Arm of Thorum, I've seen them take down people that have over 1,000 health in one hit. Chronomancer has a healer spec too, right? But playing Chrono Healer over their other specs feels like a waste. But who knows, maybe it's busted. Doubt, you know? Yeah, I mean, if I was going to go Chronomancer, I want to go whichever spec has that stupid long, like, 5-man, freaking stun that they have. Like, that thing is busted. It, like, to freeze, I think it's like 5 people, to freeze them in their tracks for like 8 seconds is ridiculous broken. Oh, stupid Reaper. I forgot to add points, and I hit level 14. I've leveled up twice. I doubt it will let me put my points in while we're here, but I can definitely pop my book and learn my new stuff. I've caught up to you in levels, my guy. Book. Earth engraving for our weapon. Engrave a rune onto your weapon for 1 hour. Grants direct damage, dealt 15% chance to deal additional 8 nature damage to enemies within 5 yards of the target. 30% chance to ignite the target, dealing 35 stacks 3 times. Let's do some AoE for now, shall we? Oh, stupid Reapers. Yeah, see, there's that stupid stun again.
Wouldn't do any freaking attacks. What the hell?
Nope. Gone in viz. Ha, run. I'm too squishy to be out front, y'all. I used that right into a wall. We obviously have no healers. I saw someone do a tier list of all classes and pretty basic takes considering their specs when it comes to PvE. I had a couple issues with the list because he kept talking about PvE at 60 and Mythic Plus. I'm like, how does he know it performs in 60 with beta versions of classes? Yeah, that's why, like, if I was to do a tier list, it would be a tier list of up to level 25. At lowest point, I would say, you know, what my tier list would be getting to level 20 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be sitting there going, yeah, when you get it to level 60, it's going to be... Like, that makes no sense. We have no healer. We have all of the orbs, though. Yeah, I think we control all 4 orbs. Yeah, well, we have 3. I see the 4th. Aww. He had a buddy come save him. That's not fair. Devin, they're not being fair to me.
That's not fair.
Yeah, like he takes where all alpha and not the same. Yeah. He at times mentioned, oh, it changed a bit and lost a bit of this and that. And I'm still like, how do you know it performs with what we have available currently? Meta is not the same. Absolutely. Absolutely is not the same. Whoo! We had one person on our team, a tanker, that did 12,000 damage. He's 11 and 2. And then we had a witch hunter at 15 and 3. Whew. That's crazy. Crazy. These are guys that are obviously super geared. Man-hand agility, one-hand agility. If I wanted to go dual wield, we'll hold on to those for now, just in case. Let me know when you're ready for the next one. Oh, I gotta do skill points. Woo! Oh, I leveled so many times. Holy cow. All right.
It won't let me out. I'm stuck in the BG.
Are you looking at the scoreboard? Did you click leave Battleground?
It's not showing me that.
It didn't show you the scoreboard?
Nope.
It also tells me you're offline.
There we go.
Now it tells me you're in Tristful Glades and dead.
I am in Tearsful Glades, but I am not. Actually, I'm in Real.
It also tells me that you're a human, so that's kind of odd. I was like, perhaps maybe if we had level 45 bracket, you could argue you know how a class inspect works due to having more talents and capstones available, plus a wider toolkit. Yeah, no, I agree. But that's the thing is like a lot of people are gonna just push as much content as they can and be like, oh yeah, I'm so like I know everything. It's like maybe you can infer how it may do just by looking at what skill points you would put into the trees. But to sit there and be like, this is how they're gonna behave, no. Sorry, bud. Plus, this is just level 25 beta. They still have several other betas, from my understanding, that they're going to do before the game goes live, unless they just get enough data for level 25 that they're like, okay, we can just push it to being a live server, which I would love, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, let's see. Runic Omen. Every third cast of Runeblade now deals 30% increased damage. Unbound Energy increases your critical strike chance by 3% and your expertise by 4. And then I would get Horafrost. Slash in a frozen fury in front of you, dealing 29 frost damage up to 3 enemies in 8 yards, repeating every 3 seconds for 21 seconds. Enemies hit by the initial strike are frozen in place for 3 seconds. I definitely want to grab that. Weapon Engraving Fire now does 20% increased damage against frozen enemies, or Hurricane and Smolder now deal 50% more damage against enemies below 20% maximum health. Or we can do the every third Rune Blade. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. Do I want to grab Hurricane next? Strike an enemy. Yeah, we're going to grab... So we're going to grab Hoarfrost this round, and then Hurricane next round, and then we'll pick up Cinderstorm runes so that they do more damage when somebody's already almost dead. Yeah. All right, let's see here. We can go Phase Out. Love that. Reduces the cooldown of Warp Dagger by 5%. I love that one as well. And then, yeah, next level, we can grab Blade Rift. Got all the way up to level 17. Inscription Leyline. We now have a new buff. Attunes and allied to the ley lines, increasing damage taken from spells by up to 15 and healing spells by up to 16. What? So they take more damage, but they also take more healing. Now I'm going to just stick to total stats by 10%. All right, you ready for another one?
No, but I guess so. I keep getting my taint handed to me.
You getting what?
Said I keep getting my taint handed to me.
It's all good. So this one is basically just capture the points. We want to hold them as long as we can. Let's go help Lumberyard. Our team is currently down. but not by much. Oh, all the guys that were up here trying to get lumber are no longer here. I don't see... Oh, I see a bunch right there. I heard you. Where is you? Dang. I tried, man. Did you try Caster Runeblade in Alpha? What is the place I like? In Alpha, it was great. My only complaint in Alpha is the fact that it was a pure spirit stat increase. So it made it much harder to get gear that would boost its damage without doing crafting. Now it is an int spirit scaling class, so it's a lot easier early game to get the stats up. And then late game, you would be able to get dual stats very easily. All right, so we have 3. They are going for farm or for stables right now. We had one guy there and he just ran off. Looks like we've got a team of people going to fight there, and they are now headed for mine. Oh, nope, they are taking mine. That is what they are doing. The issue we're running into is we don't have anybody staying behind to try and defend any areas. Just everybody's running in a circle to gather it, which means they're going to be able to pick up all of them here shortly. Oh.
Well, I just got nuked by several of their team.
Yeah, because we don't have anybody trying to assault that. Everybody ran off and left. That's what I was trying to say, is like, if you look at, like, I'm watching our map, and our team is literally just running in a circle. Like, nobody is staying in a spot or having anyone stay in a spot to try and defend it. So, yeah, we are 100% not going to win this one. Because what we want to do, ideally, like the best way to do it is if we can grab all the points, even if it's just for a moment, we force them to have to spawn from their starting point, and then it makes it super simple to deal with them. And I am about to get absolutely nuked. Because there is no one up here to protect the flag, and they now have multiple people here. Ah, stop stunning me! That's the issue. Is like every stun lasts between 4 and 8 seconds. And now they have an entire team up here at lumber.
I was trying to defend the mine. There were only 2 of us, and they came in and killed both of us.
That was a cheap trick on my part, but hey, I got the kill and we defended lumber. I don't know. Maybe our team will learn that if we defend points, it's harder for them to come and get said points. They now have farm, blacksmith, and mine. Oh. Bro, that's not fair. I was trying to heal. And then you're going to come up here and curb stomp me there, dual wielding Runemaster. It's fine. We had like 4 people show up and just absolutely obliterate him. Due to fire and frost and stuff. Let's see, hold on. Doesn't play like a mage or something very different due to fire and frost. So, kind of sort of both. The way it worked in alpha, I haven't really tried it out in this one. I guess I could, technically. But the way it works is you use one spell to build runes. So, like, I use a fire spell, I get a fire rune. I use a frost spell, I get a frost rune. I use an arcane spell, I get an arcane rune. And then I can use Primordial Blast to detonate all 3 runes onto whatever target gets hit. And they take increased damage. Like, that's how the rune system kind of works. So it just depends on whether or not, at least that's how it was in alpha. Let me back up a couple steps. That's how it was in alpha, where they were able to do that. Here in beta, I don't know because I haven't tried it. See, we have people coming up this slope. I tried to warn y'all. Okay, I think they ran away. Oh, got a necromancer over on this side. Nice. We are barely ahead.
Yep.
I like how everyone is going to farm. It's so ridiculous. Now, granted, if they are hardcore defending farm, yeah, absolutely. How? I also just fell off and died. I don't know how that dude saw me in order to charge at me. Like, that didn't make any sense. Whatever. But yeah, spellcaster, that's how it was in alpha. I'm not 100% sure how it is here in beta. From the way it reads, it's gonna be the same. Invoke Frost Flame and Arcane Glyphs in rapid succession, bombarding foes with layered elemental power and primordial forces. You get Frost Glyph off the rip, you get Glacial Rune, and then Frigid Blast, all of which would give you a Frost Rune. And then you would cycle in some fire spells, most likely. And then you would get an arcane skill, and yeah. If we weren't already wearing all agility gear, I'd go ahead and test it out. But... I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna help take out people. Sounds something like you need weak auras to have a chance at properly doing rotations at bare minimum. Most likely. I know in alpha it wasn't too complicated. The rotation was very simple. It was you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, pop. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Or I guess technically it was 1, 2, 3 pop, but yeah, I mean it was relatively straightforward in alpha. I don't know how it's going to be here. Because I played Runemaster, I think twice in alpha, one off camera, and I got pretty high up there, and then one on camera, and I think we only got to like level 40. Why does this never seem to want to proc? Oh, it requires a frozen target, that's why.
Dang it, they took the lead.
Oh yeah, no, they're probably going to keep lead. They actually
I
have
was
people
defending
that
the
are.
farm, but I was the only one.
Well, yeah, that's my point though. It's like they have people that can consistently go and defend locations, and our team just like straight up leaves. Dang Rune Masters. Or Reapers, that's what killed me. They get like a higher graded stealth, I swear. That's right. Go get him, Stormbringer. Bam! Yeah, if they can get the drop on somebody, Stormbringers are dangerous. Yeah, I don't think we'll win this one. If we win this one, it'll be super close. But they are now almost an exact 100 ahead of us. Honestly, all we need to do is be able to grab and control 3 points and keep it, and we'd win. No, nope. I keep forgetting that my setup on here is strictly for spell damage when I'm in stealth mode. We'll put Hoarfrost on here. Oh lord, we're about to get completely overrun. Whoo! Got him. But they're gonna win because it's now 3-1. The only one we're holding is mine. They have all 4 now. Ha! Here we go. Four more. And game. Leave Battleground. Aw, neither of those are upgrades.
Need something?
What level is you? Level 16? Nice. I like how it still says you're a human Starcaller, even though it also states that you are Ancestral Glades, which is not possible. Yeah, but you have a ton more spells than 4 buttons. Yes, most likely. But I'm just saying the simple rotation, like the basic rotation timer for that, at least in alpha, was like, at least for PvE. Again, I didn't do PvP content, so I can't really attest to PvP during alpha, but like it was literally just boom, 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 and then detonate it, and it did AOE damage, single target damage, all that fun stuff. Um, for PvP, you're absolutely right. Weak auras would probably be the best option. All right. Here we go again. This is why I say this is the fastest way to level. I mean, getting in and out of these things is relatively fast. So this is another collection point. Just try and buff everybody up here. Not that it matters, because as soon as somebody dies, all the buffs fall off of them. There. Everybody has a buff. Mounting up. I'm going to go straight for lumber, if you want to go with.
Yep.
Because somebody will stop at farm, hopefully. The real question is how many of their team is going to come up towards lumber? I can see people hiding off over there.
Yep.
It's a necromancer and they're alone. Oh, no, they're not. Yes, they were. All right, so we currently control 3 points, potentially. Oh, they went and attacked our farm. That's why they're not in the middle. Ugh. If they can defend lumber, I'm going to come over here and...
I'm the only one at lumber.
Looks like you got a couple people over there. Wow, we went from having the most points being capturable to the least. If we can keep lumber and keep mine...
I was the only person up here, and they've got like 5 people up there.
They got more people going too. Nope. The Alliance took the mine from us. They took lumber from us. We're running into the same issue where we don't have enough people to hold spots very effectively.
No, it's the same problem of they capture a spot, and without actually capturing it, they run off.
Oh.
They tear down the opponent's flag, and then they run off.
I've got blacksmith. We've got 3 people running towards mine. We've got most of our party there at lumber right now, trying to cap that. And we've got 1 person over at stables. which seems to be where their entire force is at right now.
No, there's 3 on of their team at mine that we're fighting off.
Oh,
Nope,
on mine.
4.
Yeah, they've got more coming because they all just respawned at stable. And now I've got people coming up my direction over here at blacksmith. Okay, they are going to be heading for farm. How's it going, Necromancer? You really want to try this, bud? Oh, I see. He just ran straight through. He didn't make it straight through, though. We control 2 points. Almost 3. The real problem is because their alliance and we're a horde is holding stables is going to be the hardest one for us because they can all spawn from Trollbane Hall. And they just capped or are stealing lumber right now.
I'm trying to capture stables.
You're good. Yeah, the reason why they
I'm
click
the
it
only
and
one
run
here.
off. Yeah, well, the reason why they click it and run off is because you don't have to stand there to cap it. It just has an internal timer. I don't know where that dude went. They've got people coming to retake stables.
Yeah, so
Our entire team is headed towards mine, with the exception of it looks like 5 people. Okay, we just took lumber back. Ouch! That hurt. Come on, let me back in the action before they take it. Let me back in the action before they take it. Whoo! We saved it. Right now we own all 3 in the middle. We just need mine and lumber, and we would force them into their spawn point, which gives us a nice little choke point. Looks like we're having difficulties grabbing gold mine though, and they just took farm from us. We're about to be overrun here. I know I'm playing a melee character, but I still have ranged, bud. We're almost double their points, which is good. Ooh, there is a battle going on over there right outside a gold mine. They're trying to take stables.
This will be my last one. I've got to jump on my meeting here in a minute.
No problem. Oh, if we can cap gold and farm, we push them back to their spawn point.
Yeah, we're not taking cap, or we're not capping gold mine. Almost their entire team is there.
Yeah. And they just took farm from us too. That's a bummer. That was almost a perfect run for that. They're also about to go and get stables back. I see one oh, it's a dead chronomancer, never mind. Oh, bummer. We've kept them from taking blacksmith though. Like me and 2 other people. Neferto and Greenbone. Cultist and a Reaper. Oh, nope, the Reaper's leaving us. So now it's just me and a Cultist. I think the Cultist is leaving me.
Where are you at?
Huh? Oh, I'm just sitting here at Blacksmith. I probably should be running off and helping cap other things, but I'm trying to make sure that they don't get all. We need to cap one more pretty quick, or they're going to catch up to us in points, though. Question is can we grab that? And there we go. We got our lumber back. Hopefully we can get mine. We've got one person still over at mine trying to hold it. We just pulled, or we're in conflict with the Horde on stables. Or with the Alliance,
Horde.
rather. Yeah, with the Alliance, my bad. Said the wrong one. We've got several people there trying to take out farm. They ended up getting gold mine back because we didn't have enough people there to hold it. It's fine. As long as we can keep 3, we're golden. Oh, that's a lot of them. Sheesh. Oh, I'm about to die. It's game over, Cap. There was 4 of them and 1 of me's. They're about to come get the blacksmith. Oh, I almost had the tinker. Dang it. Yep, nope. Got me over here at the stables. They finally took the midpoint. They're coming for mine. Like there's a whole swarm of them coming to get mine. I think they're gonna go head towards stables though. Let's go see if I can cap or try and take farm from them. Can we do it? Nope. Not alone. They've got 3 people over here. Yeah. They've got a Necro, a Rune, and I can't tell what the other guy is yet. Sun Cleric. At least they know to have people defending their stuff. Runemaster went invis, so I can't see him. Oh. I don't think I can take the Necro by myself, but I'm gonna try. Got him. This is a bad time to go AFK, my guy. Yeah, had he not been AFK, I wouldn't have been able to do it, but that's insane. Took the stables. We've got lumber. Looks like we're trying to take blacksmith again. Oh, somebody cursed me. I'm taking continuous damage. I keep misreading this, don't I? Where horde? We don't control all those points. Oop. There we go. Let's see. We just took blacksmith. So lumber and stable. Right now, top DPSer that I can see is a cultist. In fact, we've gotten 2 cultists in the top 5. Now the question is did they leave this place alone, or do they got people defending it? I don't see anybody here. They're all coming back. They're searching the place looking for me.
Four more points, and we win.
I won't be able to cap it by the time we win, but not bad. I went 6-4. Oh, I almost hit level 18. Well, I guess if you're going to because you've got your work call in 8 minutes.
Yep.
I can keep going. It's fine. All right. I mean, one thing I would recommend is if you feel like you're not attacking faster, because that was the problem with the Star Caller that I had as an archer, is I didn't feel like I was attacking fast enough. Because it felt like all of my skills took time, right? That's why I went and made a melee character. I wonder how well the Star Caller melee would work. What is it, Warden, I think? Or no, that's the tank, I think. I don't remember.
Warden is melee, Moonguard is tank.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that might be something that you want to look at, is potentially maybe trying out a melee and seeing how well that does. Because like that was my problem with it, is just that it didn't do attacks fast enough, so I felt like I was getting overrun too quickly. But I don't know. Maybe you figured out something I didn't for PvP. But all right, boss man. Well, enjoy your phone call. I'm getting off at 11 because I got to go to work. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you joining me. I hope you had some fun.
Yeah, other than dying constantly, but yeah.
Yeah, except for that last round because I was standing in one spot a lot. I didn't die too much. But yeah, that's usually my problem. Just bear in mind that the people that are doing all of the top tier damagers and ones that take out the most amount of people, those are either professional PvPers or they went and farmed up to boost all of their gear as best they can. So it's one of those things I would like if we wanted to do PvP as like just part of the channel when you and I are playing, then yeah, 100% we would want to get our professions up and get the best slotted gear that we can. So
right.
But all right, boss man, I will catch you later. If your call ends early or whatever, like I said, I get off at 11, so just hit me up.
We'll do that. We'll talk to you later, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Let's continue on with some more PvP. We are at level 17. We're about to hit level 18, which is good. So this does not get... Discard. It looks like the dual wield doesn't get a whole lot of stuff. I mean, like, just looking at it here, we would get Runic Brand. Your next Rune Blade on the enemy causes a Runic Explosion, dealing 47 fire damage. That might be nice. Reduces the cooldown of Primordial Blast by 4 seconds, and it now refreshes 3 charges of Rune Blade. That's nice. Laystone Springs, your melee auto attacks now have a 15% chance to restore 10 mana, while runic tattoo water is active, the mana restored is increased by 200%. That's good. So that puts us at 45. Or no. The restored mana, so 11, 22. We're looking at what? Basically 30? Something around that. 28, 30 mana every time it procs. Increases the effectiveness of your runic tattoos by 25%, which is good. Fist of the Ancients. Smash an enemy and one nearby enemy with your rune engraved fists, dealing 71 elemental damage and triggering your weapon engraving. Graceful increases our haste by 10% if we put 2 points into it. That's good. Elemental Mastery. Damage dealt by Runic Brand now has a 33% chance to transform your Primordial Blast into a random unique elemental version of itself. Ancient Warrior reduces the cooldown of Fist of the Ancients by 2 seconds, and whenever your Runeblade or Primordial Blast, whenever you use Runeblade or Primordial Blast, that would be pretty dope. It increases your critical strike chance with Fire, Frost, and Nature spells by 3%, and your expertise by 4. So, like, if I was to do this, I would go point here, point here, point here. So there's 3. Golly, I would want to get this one. So we may just go point, double point, point for all 4, right? So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we wouldn't even get double point there yet. We might try that on the next run and see how well it works. Let's go see if anybody is going to Mine Shaft yet. Yep, got somebody down there. So our people didn't really do anything. I don't know why I just jumped in the water like a goofball. I need to put my book away. Okay, let me look here. So we've capped 1 point. They're about to have all 4 others. So this is about to be an easy run for them. Ah. Alright, we helped. That's all I care about. I have a feeling this round is gonna go pretty darn quick, y'all. Come on. I wonder if he was trying to do like a play on for Neferatu. Though personally, I think that would be better for a. Sheesh, what is that? That must be a barbarian pet. And we are officially pushed back to our starting point now. So it is massively about to be game over. If we can't at least get farm, all they have to do is basically stand right at our gate, and we can't do anything. Because they can literally just stand here and keep us stuck inside. I knew I wasn't going to live that, but try and get as much damage in. Yeah, they have all the points. We've got some people running around out there, but unless they can solo cap it, we're kind of stuck. If the other team takes him and him out, they push us back to here. If those two guys can at least get them to start wanting to run away, like it's already over. I'm just gonna stand here. See how fast they're getting it with all 4 points? That's why I try and tell y'all, like, the fastest way to do that is literally just warp dagger. Is if you can capture all 4 points, or 5 points rather, it's game over. All right, let's try, because we do have some two-handed weapons. Let's go change talents. We'll give this one a shot. So I would go here, 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 and here, because elemental mastery, damage dealt by runic brand, this right here, has a 33% chance to transform your primordial blast, this one right here, into an elemental version of itself. I don't know what it means, but we're going to give that a shot. We could go this way just for elemental strikes, increases your critical strike chance. Picking up this one so that our tattoos are 50% more effective. That gives us mana back. I'm not too worried about it right now in PvP. If it was PvE, that would probably be a bigger concern. Let's go book. Because we also hit level 18. So we got Runeblade got ranked up, Runic Brand, Etching of Dexterous, and Laylock, which I don't care about Laylock. Another buff. Gives us 10 agility. There we go. And then we also want to... Runeblade now strikes for an additional time. Good. Runic Brand needs to come up here. There we go. Okay, let's give this one a shot. If I had some int spirit gear, I would definitely go and try... I don't know what stat you want. So there you go, Barb. That gives you just plus 10 across the board. Or 10% across the board. Right now, it's me and just one barbarian. Ugh. Oh, here we go. Got some more peeps. You get 10%. You get 10%. You get 10%. I like how he's making himself look like, what is that, Garrosh Hellscream, I think. He needs to change that to a different axe, though. Is that like a skin that he has on? Nope. Ooh. Battleground experience. Base Battleground kill experience is increased by 2%. Each potion of experience active in this Battleground increases the experience granted by this effect. I don't have any pots for it, but nice. It's cool to know. If we had potions of experience, we could pop them and get a whole bunch of stuff, so... All right. Veno Healer. All right, capture the flag. Keep them from capturing ours. I forgot to put weapon engravings on. There we go. Hey, not bad on the damage department. Oh, I got feared. We're done. Oh, yes! And our dot damage took him. Suck it, bud. Let's go. Forsaken. Oh, if their spider hadn't have showed up. Still got a kill, though. Dang, look at that damage, though. I'll say it. This spec rules. Holy cow. We got 14 minutes, and currently nobody's gotten close to getting a flag. Ah, it won't let me jump above those. There's one down. Alright, their whole team is here. That's insane. But we took out 2 of their Venomancers, both of which can heal and go stealth. So that's a plus. That's huge. All right, they got our flag. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, it took their whole team coming in to get it. So it also says they still have our flag. I just don't see a flag carrier. That's messed up because I know where that's from, man. Oh, that's That's all of them. Stupid fear. He's down. I'm down, but I got off at least one of my attacks. Bam! We saw that nice little tick there. We now have their flag. Again, why can we not see the flag bearers? I'm not sure about a... Well, I do, technically. I have this, but they have to be frozen. And I think when I switched specs, it got rid of the ability for me to have that. Or no, I've got one. It's right there. I just gotta keep remembering to use it. That's the problem. How am I... What? Y'all saw that, right? It said that I was still invis, even though I wasn't invis anymore. That's dumb. But no, I changed specs, so... Why are the flag bearers not being shown? Oh, I got stunned. Invis, stun you. I tried. Gotta freeze their ass. Yeah. I just gotta remember to use it so that I can then use this too, Ice Rune. Why are you chasing... Get rid of that. Target you. Ah. When I can hit stuff, man, this thing hits like a truck, though. This is awesome. I am 100% liking this. Come on. Let me back any action. It's like you're playing Rogue, but not using cheap shot. Yeah. I gotta get used to it, man. Come on. Target the stupid barbarian. Thank you. Target this one. Thank you. I'm out of mana. Gives me 1 armor more, so yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to go water tattoo. We're running out of mana too fast. That was pretty dope. I don't know how many takedowns we got for that, but that hallway, we just helped butcher it. We want to go that. Okay. Like, I like this one because it slows their attack speed, but if I'm running out of mana too fast... Now it shows the flag bearers? Are they coming from up top or down here? At this rate, it's going to be a draw. Ah! No. Let's see. Also a tip, try stand behind enemies. One is spellcasters, so they lose line of sight, and versus tanky melee, you can't get dodged, blocked, or parried due to hitting them from... Yeah. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm absolutely loving this dual wield one now, though. I feel like we're hitting 100% harder. Ooh, too many. Nope. Dang poison arrows. Let me do this. Hit P. I want to go frost. Can take that place. And water. There. And actually do it that way, because now when I go invis, my warp dagger is in the same spot. No, they're gonna take the flag. We have their flag though, so it's fine. Oop, I didn't mean to travel that far. Holy crap. Ah. I need, let's see. Okay, so 3 is going to be double freeze. Got it. Okay. 3 is double freeze. In 3 minutes, it's going to be whoever can take out the flag bearer of the opposing team. I think... How did I get stunned? Jeez, that's a long stun. Holy cow. I think it'll be best if we go and try and help defend our flag bearer. Is Conquest... Not yet, Nathaniel. We are still waiting on it. It is in beta, though. They are doing level 25 testing right now, so that is a plus. That dude should be more like up there because it gives him more opportunity to run away. It didn't let me do it. I tried, but it didn't let me. I hit 3 twice, and it did nothing. Level 13 Stormbringer. It's going to be a draw if we can't kill their flag bearer and they can't kill ours. How to access the game from PTR only. Yes, so if you had... Let's see, I wonder if Rhyme Necro freezes enemy. Does Runemaster benefit from it? Probably. It just says they have to be frozen. It does not say that it has to be me that freezes them. And then Nathaniel, to answer your question, if you had access to alpha, you have access to beta. It is through the PTR currently. If you didn't have access to it, or if you didn't have access to alpha, you won't have access to beta unless you get one of the codes that the dev team is sending out. Or if you have a friend who has access to beta, they have a free invite as well. And at some point, I will be doing giveaways. It will probably be the beginning of next month, just because as far as timetable goes for me this month, like I'm good up until the... Oh, you stupid tard. It was a good attempt. All right, it's first one to lose their flag bearer at this point. Oh, why did I drop out of stealth? Above us. There it is. It was a draw. How do we do, though? Whoo, look at that. 17 and 9, y'all. That's dope. More armor. We'll take it. Armor, agility. We would lose 1 stamina, but that's fine for now, I guess. This build is not bad. Pop that. Pop that. We're about to lose our buff. I don't think it's worth waiting 17 minutes for, though. Then let's go again. Oh. Same map, just a different base. Now we're on the Alliance side. The quote-unquote fancy side. Hey, we're back over here with Thork. Sid. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy games. So Sid is a character from Final Fantasy that always wields staves. And typically has an airship. What if I bought the COA bundle? Then yeah, you have access. Yeah, if you want to buy the bundle, then absolutely, you can get access to beta through the COA bundle. because I believe store. It is under no. Popular. Okay, let's try Area 52. There you go. For 100, you can grab that. So, get that off my screen. How am I already in combat? Okay, they're chasing our people. We have people going in for flags. Oh! Flag bearer came and took me out. Oh, they dropped the flag. Oh, no, they didn't. For a second, I thought they got the flag dropped. Do my heirlooms I purchased with DP from like Bronzebeard, for example, transfer over? If you have Vanity Sync, yes. If you had Bronzebeard when it was on PTR. If it's a vanity item from live, I can't remember if it's live transfers to PTR, but I know for a fact PTR does not transfer to live. All right, we got their flaggy. Jeez, we did so much damage to the team. Come on. Okay. Wow, how was I getting stunned like that? I couldn't turn my character at all. I thought that chain was only like a temporary thing. I didn't think they could keep that chain up indefinitely and just drag me like that. Sheesh, what is like? I get to the point where I can't turn. Because like the second I try to turn, it just like doesn't do anything. I don't know. But we've been hitting them hard. Let's change our rune here. Yep, they focused on me, which should have given my team enough time to take those guys out. Come on. Sid is the one holding our flag. Where is Sid? Alright, Sid seems to be doing okay, so I don't feel like I need to run in there and save him. It's probably a terrible idea. I'm going to try and sneak into the other side and see if I can get to their flag bearer. We've got one person in here already. Oh. Nope, we've got a couple people in here, so. Who has the stupid flag? I don't see the flag over here. Oh, did we get it back? We did. They stole the flag, though. Huh. Tell you what. I think we are going to try and defend the flag. They've already got one cap, though, which sucks. So, whenever the timer runs out, we'll lose if we don't capture the flag, though. That's fine. Ooh, look at Sid up there in the DPSers. We've gotten pushed all the way back to here, which means all they need is somebody to be able to run up this way to get inside our base. And the problem is they know they don't really need to push to get our flag again, unless they're just trying to get out of here quick. We've got one person. What is this chain? What is that chain? I couldn't do anything. What the heck, man? That was insane. So they're gonna walk right out the front door with it because I couldn't take that guy out. Whatever that chain ability is oh my lord, impressive. Does the same apply for Wrath of the Lich King beta? If you had, I mean, if it's in beta and you had access to alpha or had access to Wrath of the Lich King, yes. Or you would have to buy it. Either or works. They've got more people coming. Do you have a Discord server, by the way? Yes. You can find me on basically it's everything I have is the exact same name. Jeez. Guardians are no joke, my guy. For Ascension? What do you mean, Nathaniel? Oh. Yeah, no, my Discord is literally the same as the channel name, so oh, this is gonna be one of those matches where we go till the buzzer. I don't know where that guy went. We're just gonna run and protect the flag. No, it was addressed towards the streamer. Is Wrath of the Lich King classless? Yes, absolutely it is. It does give you access to more Death Knight abilities, however. I say more because in regular classless, you do have access to like summon undead, and I forget what the other one, some of the other skills, but you'll get access to all of the Death Knight abilities, from my understanding on it. I have not played Wrath of the Lich King. My hope, though, is that once they get done with this, they figure out a way to incorporate Wrath of the Lich King with all of the versions of Ascension that they have. Go get them, Thick. Who picked it up? Oh, Thork, not Thick. Thork. Oh no. He's being attacked, everybody. Oh, he's gone. Question is can Neferatu or whatever, is he able to pick up the flag before it goes away? Yes, he was able to pick it up. Now he just has to book it. We need to get one more person over there to help him. Sid's over there. Come on, Sid, get close enough. Nope. Dang. I would love for it to go to Bronzebeard. Could you imagine on Bronzebeard us having the ability for it to nice try, bud. Like having a Death Knight on Bronzebeard. Plus that opens up so many more mythic runes. That's going to open up more World Forged gear. It'll shake up the meta over on Bronzebeard. So, yes, I would love Wrath of the Lich King to hit Bronzebeard. Though right now, Bronzebeard needs to go from vanilla to Burning Crusade. Because if I remember correctly, it is still technically vanilla, or classic plus as they call it. For the most part, if they send one person, we can take them out. That Tinker got close to getting away, but thankfully our Primordial Blast came up in just the nick of time for us to one-tap him with it, so... How much longer do we have to go? Holy cow. Considering there are not even one World Forged items in Area 52 TBC, so rather than, yeah, seems like a pipe dream. Yeah, it does, but at the same time, like, I feel like that would be, once they get, you know, obviously they're not going to work on it now, right? But once they finish getting this to the live server, the Horde one, oh well. But yeah, once they you know get certain things rocking and rolling, I feel like that shouldn't be too hard of a thing for them to be able to step in and be like, hey, we want to get newer content out. They said they're never going to miss a Pandaria, so I just don't see how it would be impossible for them to get all of the servers brought up to at least Wrath of the Lich King at some point. But that's just me. All right. We've got 15 minutes, so one more battle and we should be good. I tell you what, though, I am having a blast playing this engravement. It is hitting like an absolute truck. Only downside we're having right now is running out of mana. So we got to learn to bounce between our two engravements, I think. At least until we can get a water engravement, maybe, that will help us. Because, like, that's how we were keeping our mana up in alphas. We had a water engravement, plus we had the tattoo that gave us mana. So we were constantly keeping mana up. And if that's the case, like if we get water attunement as well, or water engravement rather, and it helps us get mana, then we have one weapon that is mana based, one that is fire or earth based, or possibly even frost based, and then we can keep the frost engravement on, or tattoo on, and we should be aight. And of course, we're going to do another capture the flag. No, I'm not jumping through the water. Got a bunch coming straight down the middle. Where'd he go? I have no idea where that dude disappeared to. I'm gonna go try to protect our flag though, since I don't know where that gentleman went. And we've got a sun cleric back here anyway. The heck did he just do to me? Homie had me kneeling. What the crap? You should get RIF of your book, by the way. They can see it following it. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps auto spawning. I just didn't check it for whatever reason. Oh, somebody popped another potion, I guess. Okay, almost had two of those guys down. Jeez. Is he coming out the same way? Dang. Homie got some defense. I'm not sure what canceled my stealth, though. I went to go hit him with the slow, and I was already out of stealth. Oh, it's because that stupid skill has an AoE effect. That's why. Come on, get the flag bearer. Crap. No, we're not going to be able to get him. Got one. Couldn't grab both, though. Okay. That's funny to me because that is a play on from a Monty Python skit with Julius Caesar and the Roman Empire. I find that highly amusing. I'm not going to say his name on camera, but there's way too many for me to try and take alone. Their whole team is basically back here now. Why are those guys just sitting there? It's a primalist that has it. Necromancer has sent his summons up here. Spellcasting. Oh. Yeah. All right, somebody steal the flag as soon as it spawns. Ah, feels like something is in my eye all of a sudden. Oh, I got stunned. He got me with that stupid kneel thing. was he? Sun Cleric? Okay. We still have the flag. We just need to get to base camp is all we need to do with that flag. Oh, they got our flag. What the? Who? Oh, behind us. Whew. Oh, I'm dead. Stealth Ranger got me. No. Flags are now poised at the bases. Unfortunately, we didn't have anybody just chilling over at the Alliance base, so we could just recap it immediately. I think we're going to hit 19 when we're done with this one. Really? Oh, I can't go invis. I'm gonna die. Saw that coming. I was already almost dead and I have no way to self-heal. At this point, it's either we cap it or the game ends. We would have to quite literally sit on our laurels for them to sweep it from us. And I got feared and taken down. Bummer. We stole their flag again, though. Ugh. Okay. I feel like we did okay this run. I don't think we had any, like, crazy, like, 3-4 takedowns before we got taken down. So maybe not as good as when we first swapped over, but don't think that's an actual player. I think that's one of their skills. We're about to win, so it's not like it really matters, but... Yeah, this is definitely a class I could see myself using as a primary DPS. Like, look at that. 9 and 8, not bad. 7k DPS. Human Ranger on our team, top DPSer. 25 and 6. Fizz Buzz, 20 and 5. Earth Mother, or that's Alliance. We were Horde. My apologies. Top DPSer for the Horde was Tapaxiu. I don't know. Barbarian at 22 and 7 with 18k DPS or damage done. Sorry, gained the most amount of honor. How much honor did we gain? Not that it could be a whole lot. 770, not too bad. We weren't these guys down here. Like, this dude got in right as the game was over, I'm guessing. Or he was trying to go. Well, he wasn't even doing heals. Sun Cleric at 11,000 heals. Not bad there. Oop, that was not what I wanted to do. Leave Battlegrounds. All right, let's see what we got out of our bag. Didn't quite hit level 19. It's fine. We can always get that later. Ooh, that's an even better. That's a two-handed sword with nothing on it but hurling a fiery ball that deals 69 damage. Yeah, so far so good. I am really liking this build. This is definitely one of those ones where if we were to say, hey, you know what, we're gonna make the Runemaster our PvPer, we would definitely be doing professions. We would definitely be getting this built up as best I could, with that kind of gear and all that fun stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. We're going to keep going. I want to at least try to get this guy to 20. Here's the downside, guys. When this was in alpha and then stuff like Bronzebeard, Area 51 at Loon, if you go and put in .care list, it's supposed to pull up all your characters and you can deactivate them. It's not letting us do that in beta right now, which means the only way I can make new characters is I have to delete characters, which is kind of a bummer. I don't see the point in doing build guides right this second, so not that big of a bummer. But at the same time, it is kind of annoying that I can't just deactivate them to reactivate them later if need be. So that's kind of frustrating on that part. But we will definitely get more of this done. Do some more PvP kind of content with it. We may start doing streams where we start leveling up leatherworking and skinning so that we can just make the best gear that we can for this character and move on from there. This may just be our main and we focus on it and trying to get the best that we can in PvP situations. So let me know what you guys would like to see if there's a different class. Yes, Tiber, I will definitely do a healer for PvP. I just got to level it up first. We'll try doing the Venomancer healing just to see how well that works in PvP. So we'll do that one. But if there's anything else anybody would like to see, a different class, different spec, different whatever, let me know in the comment section. I do try to read all of y'all's comments. When I have nothing else to do at work, I do troll through and see if anybody left a comment or something of that nature. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's content. If you want to see more of it, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, or follow me on Twitch. I am on both. Both are going to be at Hello Heroes Guild. And then if you want a Discord so that you can chitter chat with me on Discord, it is also at Hello Heroes Guild. All you got to do is send me an invite. I'd be more than happy to invite you. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Have fun. And as always, stay legendary. Peace out, heroes.